He's trying to blind us with science, isn't he?
I'm not fully protected for that.
I know. Well, I'll tell you what we're up to. We're just actually looking at the video that Pete was on, where he was on the thumbnail, and we're going through some of the comments at the moment, because for some reason, Peter seems to think that he's more popular than me now.
I think I am now.
Okay.
It's because you keep on spouting off your shit about Messiah.
I know. Well, let's read the comments then, and let's have a discussion about it.
Read the first one.
Go on then, what's the first one?
Boris and his government are an absolute joke.
Okay, is that it?
Sorry, Chris. Still love watching you though.
Well, thank you very much. Obviously, we all have a political distinction, and obviously, everybody knows what my...
Surely that must be because of Partygate.
But the Partygate doesn't exist anymore. We're in the middle of a war now, remember?
Oh no, it still exists.
It doesn't, it's not there anymore.
Of course it is.
It's not. Move on to the next one. Boris is great, long live the Messiah. Let's just remember that.
Roy, has Roy gone dark? Has anyone contacted him? Hope he's okay.
I don't know, Roy still seems to have disappeared, doesn't he? We still don't know where Roy is.
And also on this one, also Boris is an absolute joke. He shouldn't be there. So another one.
Okay, well that's 2 against Boris, okay. But Roy, Roy, if you're watching this video, could you please contact us? We're worried about where you are now,
Yeah,
mate.
where is Roy?
I've no idea. Do you think he's gone looking for Leroy?
He might have done.
Or is Roy Leroy?
Has anyone tried contacting him?
Have we ever seen him? Is this the same place he will go?
No, I don't think so.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Then what's the next comment?
First Leroy and now Roy has gone missing. This has turned into the Blackpool triad.
yeah. Okay, we've just spoken about that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Say, please come home, Roy. We're all missing you. Or at least phone us up.
Oh, and this one. As much as I'll never be a Tory, I feel so jealous about the restriction-free England while we are stuck with them for at least a fortnight. More because of King John cranky and obnoxious dental.
I'm assuming you're talking about Scotland there, and we're talking about Nicola Sturgeon. And
a bit whiffy over here. Has any of you guys got any embalming fluid, or you know where I can get some?
I don't, but we can't talk about that. Okay, I'm not old enough to say anything about that. Anyway, that'll be about Nicola Sturgeon, won't it? And about the disparity between what's happening in England and what's happening in Scotland. And that's obviously Boris made the right decision.
Yeah, and also he started noticing the reducing polls.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I don't think it was actually Boris who made that decision. I think it was the 100 MPs who voted against him in the last vote, and I think that forced him into it. What's the next one?
I like Chris as a person.
Thank you very much.
But I don't like his agree with his political views. Another one, his political views.
That's 4, is
I
it?
think you just like calming that down.
Okay. Sorry.
He's not a Boris fan, or the government never took to their solution to the pandemic.
That's on your wavelength there,
It's
isn't
on
it?
my wavelength.
That's on your wavelength there.
So Chris keeps his costs down by serving Leroy as spam.
Shh, don't tell anybody that.
I love Chris until he said he's a Tory. So many negative comments about you being a Tory.
That's 5 against my political allegiances.
What's that? Those that deal with the devil will get bitten.
Oh dear. Right, what's the next one? I don't think these are for you, these are just anti-me at the moment.
I think they're all anti-you. I don't think there's many that's anti-me.
Go on, what's the next one?
I'll let you read this one.
Oh God. Okay.
He can read.
In the background, I can hear Peter's voice being played over the PA system, advising it could be funny if it made a few new ones talking about taking the mick out of Chris and Roy and himself. So Peter's here somewhere. They want you to change your PA system into taking the mickey out of each other. No idea.
We could do that, but we couldn't do it
yourself to yourself.
I know.
Yes,
I
we
know.
don't really need to do it, do we?
Okay, it does been a bit nasty here about my famous £1 burger I've seen on TV, I've seen on YouTube, I've seen on TikTok. Don't forget the famous £1 burger. And they're also making out that Roy's Hotel is a bit like Basil Fawlty's and stuff like that.
So they're not advertising them?
No, not really, not really. Yeah, do you want to take over? So that's just basically saying we should be nasty about each other, but we don't. We love each other, really. We love each other.
Well,
It shows. What's the next one?
Penny for the guy. Every politician needs to be wiped out. I wonder why that is.
Okay, do you think that might be another dig at me?
I think it could be a dig at you and
Okay.
also a dig at the way the government's ran
Okay.
things.
That's
for the
6
past couple
against
of
me
years,
so
but
far. Okay. Go on the next one.
I'll have to start visiting Happy Days more often to the fellow non-vaxxers.
Oh, that's 1 for Pete. That's 1 for Pete there.
And with me not taking the vaccine, you can see why for where I work.
Okay, to bring this up, yeah, me and Pete talk about vaccines a lot, yeah, and Pete isn't an anti-vaccine, yeah. We do agree on one thing. We agree on its personal choice.
Yeah,
We do
very
agree.
much so.
I chose to have it. He chose not to have it. Mine is because I'm old, and his is because he's young. So he's not an anti-vaccine at all. We do have this debate all the time, and we do believe in freedom of choice, which I think we both agree on that, don't we?
Of course, everyone should have the freedom of choice and the freedom of speech.
Totally agree.
But for me, in my personal opinion, the reason why I chose not to have it, because I worked through it for a good full year before the vaccination programme came out, and you can see, like I just said then, but you look where I work and the amount of people that I come across, so I decided to stay the way I am.
The chances are you've probably got natural immunity
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, which I probably think so. I guess I'd have natural immunity.
Yeah. But as you say, so even though we do have a lot of discussions about the vaccine and stuff like that, yeah, and I believe, you know, I've had it for my own reasons and he's not had it for his reasons, we both still believe in freedom of choice. It's up to the individual. I'm never going to take that away. I'm a social conservative who believes that people should have the freedom of choice.
I mean, I'd never actually been against vaccination or the vaccination programme. I was always against the forced mandates.
I don't disagree with you that. I totally agree
Which
with
we
you that.
started to see in this country, but you saw a lot more heavier into other countries.
Yeah. Well, next one then.
Yep, let's move past that.
I think that's just taken away that he's not an anti-vaccine.
Pete Jr. is fab, breath of fresh air.
Don't do that. You see how big his head's getting there, isn't he? He's coming to play with the big boys now. Go on to the next one.
We can't forget that, Coco Chanel.
Oh yeah, well we'll have to ask, well Pete's just sitting a bit to the toilet. Coco Chanel to bring them back down. And Ooch, where's Ooch? Ooch!
Don't he?
Ooch!
He's there.
Where is he? Here's Ooch. He's looking absolutely fabulous now, isn't he? He's like a puppy again, he's born again. Like you said, apparently he had a, what did they do with his blood? Pete did say something about it.
They give him a plasma.
And they cleaned his blood, yeah. I'm going to go
Took all his blood out and cleaned it all, took all the toxins out and put it all back in.
I'm going to go to his vets and see if they'll do that to me. Make me feel younger again. What's the next one?
I think they take more of the plasma.
Yeah, I think you could be right. What's the next one?
We don't have to read these three. Can we go past them?
Yeah. What are they?
Because these ones are all for you.
Oh, go on then, read it then. I'm going to have to post it for me.
I'm with Chris.
Thank you very much.
You're always right, Chris.
Thank you very much.
And I'm with you, Chris.
Thank you. That's 3 for me, positives. 5 or 6 negatives and 1 positive for him. So I think 1 out of...
About 3,000 positives for Hooch.
Oh, yes. Look at how cute he
I think
looks.
this one's more for Rick. Beyond the Edge. We are back on the morning premieres now. To be honest, evenings works a lot better.
Okay, well, I remember Rick telling me about this, and it was a debate on when the best viewing times is for people, and he did swap it over, but it transpired that the first 10:15 was better, wasn't it, Rick?
Yep.
Yeah, so he did try this, and he did work out the numbers and stuff like that with all his magic calculations, and that's why he changed it and did put it back to the morning slot because it was just better for viewing figures.
It'll work out better for some people, but for others, the analytics say that the early morning one works better.
Okay, well it is. You can't argue with that, can you? So that's just the way it is. Right, next.
If I was you, Pete, I'd be getting worried. I'm not too sure they're on about me there. I think they're more on about old Pete.
What's he worried about?
I don't know.
Who are you calling old?
Well, apparently old Pete should be worried.
A voice from beyond.
Yeah.
Why should I be
Oh, wait.
worried?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Maybe it was with Chris's gayness.
I'm not gay. Told you only on Wednesdays.
You are gay.
It's Wednesday again today, isn't it?
You told me off camera
I
you're gay.
answered that. Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is the price of bloody electric.
Oh, you want to be worried about the price of diesel? We've just been down.
Oh.
It was unbelievable, the price of diesel.
Price
Anyway.
of electric, the price of vets.
Oh, That's priceless. Doesn't matter what you pay for it, that's priceless, isn't it? Right, next one.
We got another one. I agree with you, Chris.
Thank you very much. That's another one towards me.
Oh wait, boo.
Boo.
Yeah, boo that.
Not Rick's, it's
Oh, this is a good one. Young Pete is a legend. So right about the vaccine. People have been dropping like flies since these vaccines have been administered. I know Chris is a Boris fan, but who can respect Johnson knowing he partied while people died and was denied the right to visit their loved ones? I still believe Rick is Leroy.
Okay, so we've got 3 elements there, haven't we?
We have.
First element is I think you're great. Second element is obviously a dig at my political allegiance of the game.
Which I think
You're
we're always
an
gonna
idiot.
get that.
I definitely think that. And are you Leroy?
And he has got a point. I mean, while people were dying and they couldn't go, dying on their own, and these people in government were having parties.
I don't disagree that it's very distracting. But don't you think that a lot of it...
I'll give Chris his due. I don't believe that it was only Boris Johnson and the Conservatives that were having parties. I think Labour, Conservative and all of them were at the same time having parties.
And let's be honest with ourselves, yeah. With the hand on the heart, everybody who's watching this, yeah, we all broke the rules to a degree, didn't we? We're all human, yeah. There's nobody out there that I believe say that they didn't break the rules. Now, you're absolutely right, the government should know better. And there's no doubt about it, they've made mistakes. So I'm not going to negate that, yeah. But let's keep it in context is the word, that we all did it, and what's happening here is the media have hyped this up. And the media are playing on it. But suddenly, we're now at war, and it's gone away. And who's made it go away? The media. And let's talk about John Burko. No, that's another.
Well, I think the media is a problem, aren't they?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The media is a problem. The only place you'll actually get the truth is in forums like this. If you watch the BBC, Sky News, anyone like that, they're all biased. Al Jazeera is quite well good. Have you watched that?
I've watched it a little bit, but the truth, I've lost all trust in the media. The way they've, this is the past couple of years, the way they've handled things, the way they scaremonger people, and they're doing the exact same thing now with Russia and Ukraine.
Well, no doubt about it. The media are definitely hyping everything up. It looks like it's the media who are trying to create World War III.
Yep.
Now, even a soft left winger like Rick's agreeing with this. Should we go to the next one anyway? We could be on this one for hours.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
Nicely sidetracked. Cheers.
It's all right.
Keep going.
Leroy.
Fuck off.
So
we're not swearing on this, remember? But go on.
I know we haven't swore yet. Have
No,
we?
we haven't. We've been very
I'm
polite.
saying that we're on to the swearing comment one.
Okay.
So no offence, Rick, but please tell the boys to stop swearing. Not just for the younger viewers' sake, but for your channel's future. Didn't think much of the lad at the start, come across a bit arrogant and closed-minded. Just an observation. Thank you for the video.
Okay, I'll stick up with him. I'll stick with him first, then he can defend himself afterwards. Yeah, he's not closed-minded. He's not arrogant at all. You've got to remember he's joined a load of guys who have got big personalities and are very full of themselves, and he's having to come and play with the big boys.
That's it. It's not arrogant. It's I class as confidence. I'm confident to speak my own mind, and I'm not going to listen to any news channel that's going to tell me any different. So that's it.
And he has, and I obviously believe that he has the right to what he believes. He has the right to, I might not agree with what he's saying yet, but I would fight for the right for him to say that. And to be fair, we can have this kind of conversation because of how long we've known each other. And as for the swearing, Peter, what do you say about the swearing?
Holy freaking hell.
Well,
okay,
the thing is with the swearing, we just try and keep it as real as we possibly can.
Yeah, we are being very good here, but we have decided that the word, the F word is now going to be replaced with freaking, is it? Freaking. As one of the people who've commented on would like us to stop swearing. So we are going to try a bit better. So when we are feeling a bit angry, the word is freaking. Okay, so there's no F words anymore, it's now just freaking. Next.